today. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini... camps, training camp throughout the season to get to the playoffs. Intensity level will be off the charts.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play? The way you played in the regular season, do you turn it loose or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He's going to wind up and air it out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards. So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Harris running straight ahead. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll run again with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, a 6-yard. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. from 13 yards out. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Lutt's good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that... Second and 9 now. And he's got his man on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And they'll accept that penalty. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
And, you know, listen, there's two ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chase Claypool.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now Taylor. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game of the playoffs, maybe even more.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Looking to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
23 yards the pickup there. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll find Pittman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. Second and 2.
He'll get this one to Pittman.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll set up to throw. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
On third down, here's Taylor.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. 10 touchdowns for the rookie in the regular season. He's got his first two. playoffs.
And we know the guys on the other side.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Lutz with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We had great action yesterday, and this, the first of 3 more games coming at you here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's AFC wildcard game. And you can see the result there. Meanwhile, it's been as tight as we expected our game to be, all even at the half. Who will go on to the divisional round? We'll find out as we send it back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is, and doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
And now a stoppage. And looks. Like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 1st and 10, Taylor now. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 5. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. This will be, 38 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. They don't get it.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. First and 10, here's Pickett. Claypool with another catch.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
They run again with Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
On the give, this is Harris.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Throw taken in by Taylor left side.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now out come the Steelers. And right now, they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1, and he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their 25-yard line.
Off play action, Pickett.
Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Quiddy Pay able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush?
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Yannick Ngakoue picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. And the Colts getting ready to go. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Second and 11. Off the option, here's Taylor. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Colts on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Pickett's throw there, hauled in by Claypool. The 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool. An 8. They'll start by running the option to the right. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. This is taken at the 23. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Now Pickett. That's to Freiermuth.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Looking to throw here. Pickett.
And that is incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Called out a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Campbell making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. This to advance to the divisional round. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So nothing of importance there, just the season on the line. And he puts it home to likely get him through to the division round.
If you're a fan, you're watching this one with your hands over your eyes. But if you're a kicker, this is what you practice for all season long. And this one was never in doubt.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
One final shot for Pickett.
He's going to let it fly.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
She-Bag got me.
Today, from Lucas.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round. But he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game, and you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll drop to throw.
He'll get this off to Taylor.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
Right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. And what I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, 35 yards. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And some room to roam now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. He connected on his first, this from 41. Tucker's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They run once more with Taylor. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here.
He will push his way down to about the 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And that is incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now.
Well, a close game. Take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Ravens offense getting... There was still more than a minute to go in the half.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Jackson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's more on top of this. So, roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. To throw is Jackson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. And Jackson throwing once more. Being chased out left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
On the draw is Taylor.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1. Remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This the first of 4 divisional round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the LA Chargers squaring off with the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Offense at the line and set to go. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And some room. And the ball is free. Taylor lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 61 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. A nice little juke. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
They're going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
Touchdown, Colts!
Jonathan Taylor
from 6 yards away. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. Fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retake center stage.
We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
For the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can attempt to play the field. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And Sharp calls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. From the gun, Jackson.
That's complete, left side to Bateman.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and the Colts pick it up.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistake.
The Raven offense set it. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now it's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Brian Poole. And they're going to set up shop. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll try to draw here with Dobbins.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One last shot for Jackson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, the Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. The Indianapolis Colts taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
First opened back in 2008, there's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Indianapolis Colts. For a trip to New Orleans in Super Bowl 58, we are ready to rock in the AFC Championship game. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Running on first down, Eckler. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On now the former Vol, Michael Pilardi. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end. Going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Room here to run. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to Taylor on first down. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 27. Now a play fake here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That ball caught by Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. This is fielded at the 27. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Herbert now. He gets this out to Spiller. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up.
Defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Open man is Taylor. He's got him. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for Indy. 46 yards.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early.
They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. On the handoff, Taylor. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. The kick by Lutz is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick. Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 28. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Herbert back to the air. Caught by Allen.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. To throw again on second down. Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. He'll look to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 8. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, 1 half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it's going to be one heck of a battle, right, to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30.
yard line. On second down and 4. Herbert. And that one complete downfield to Allen. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Here we go. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Taylor. Bulldozes past him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 121 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On second down, it's Taylor. Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission. I think
you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Second and 5. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
Quickly completed to the right flat. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's Welsh. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Now it's Herbert. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result... The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Williams brings it in. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And it's caught. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. To the air again, Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. The Colts are champions of the AFC as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.